White Mountains today. Very psyched to have Greg Keeler from Franconia Notch State Park.
That's right.
I'll get it right one of these times. I promise. Good morning to you, Greg. How are you?
Good morning. Great.
Good. So you guys are coming into yet another busy season for your state park.
Fall foliage season. No, we never slow down, really. That kind of makes it fun. So right after ski season, we take about a month off, and then we open the Flume Gorge. So Franconia Notch State Park is everything from Cannon Mountain, Echo Lake, Artist Bluff, all the way south 8 miles to the Flume Gorge.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful country. Every time I get over there, I'm like, wow. I wouldn't mind living in this area and just coming here every day to see.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And what's happened this week, you were talking about the weather, it completely cleared out this week. We've had amazing visibility from the top of Cannon.
Wonderful.
Like 110 miles into Canada. We were seeing the Adirondacks in New York the other day.
Wow.
You can see Maine.
Is that just with the naked eye, or do you have?
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. You can see Old Speck in Maine. So you can see New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont. You can see into Canada, Owl's Head, and then once in a while you catch the Adirondacks in New York.
That's very
it's pretty
cool.
wild. Yeah, and I think today is shaping up as one of those days. If Hans pulls up the webcam, I think we'll be able to.
All right, let's take
a
look
little
at the webcam.
shot of that.
Wonderful. And what's the website where they can find this?
That's canonmt.com.
Okay.
And we do have, it is Canon's website, but we have all the information you need if you want to visit the state park. So everything you can do in the park is right on canonmt.com.
Wonderful. Well, let's give them the insider tour. Because a lot of people like the grand tour. A lot of them like the, sit in the car, and you have stuff that you can do through the car, but also get out and enjoy some natural weather.
Yeah, I'd say if you're sitting around in your hotel room this morning, just kind of fumbling around, wondering what to do today, if you take a tour through the entire park, you can fill up the entire day. It's a great tour. You get an awesome driving tour of the region, and then you also get to experience some stuff in the park too.
Let's talk about that stuff.
All right,
what
so
do
if you're sitting here, I would right in North Conway, I'd head north on 16302.
Okay.
Go up through Crawford Notch, past Mount Washington. You get into Twin Mountain, and you go left on Route 3, and you head towards 93. You go all the way to the end of Route 3. You jump on 93 South, and then you'll see Cannon. So that's the start of the tour. So you hit Cannon, go to Cannon, the Cannon tram. That runs 9 to 5. Trams leave every 15 minutes. When you roll in there, you can buy the Discovery Pass, and that'll get you a ride up the tram, and that'll get you entry into the Flume Gorge. Cool. So it's a pretty good deal. It's $28 for adults and $22 for kids, 6 to 12, 5 and under free. So get a Discovery Pass at the tram, do your tram ride. The mornings have been the best for visibility.
Okay.
As you get later in the day, it tends to get a little hazy further out, but it's been absolutely beautiful.
And that sounds like it's going to hold true for today too, because we actually might have increasing clouds later today. Now, do you run it in the rain, or how does that work?
Yeah, we run it pretty much all conditions. And it's kind of like Mount Washington. You can experience weather no matter what is going on. So a lot of people just love taking the tram ride, number one, but the bonus today, I think, is that you're going to have amazing visibility. So
very cool. Okay.
So you stop at the tram, do your tram ride, come down. We have a restaurant right at the summit of Cannon.
What kind of food are we talking? Because I'm super hungry right now. Paninis, stuff like that, sandwiches. Oh my goodness, paninis?
There's a bar.
So good.
There's a bar up there too.
All right.
And then we have some food and a gift shop at the base of the tram as well.
Good. What kind of stuff do you have in the gift shop?
Oh, we got the old man bobblehead.
Nice.
Lots of Cannon gear.
Those just make me reminisce about my childhood. You bring home that little thing with the Franconia Notch State Park.
Yep, we have all that.
I love that stuff.
The summer stuff.
I love it.
Plates and maple syrup.
Oh, good.
Tchotchkes, I think you call them.
Yeah, tchotchkes.
Yeah. So all that stuff, lots of Cannon stuff, and then. That is the Tramway Country Store. Okay. That's at the base. There's some food there too, and then
thanks.
Yeah. So you can't go far without eating.
Good. I'm heading over.
Franconia Notch State Park too. You won't go hungry. So after that, you jump on I-93 and head south. There's all kinds of stuff to do in the park between Cannon and the Flume.
A lot of scenic byways too, like not byways, but scenic vistas.
Well, there's pullovers everywhere. We do have the Old Man Memorial, and I don't know if you've been down down there yet. Obviously, the old man fell in 2003. Since then, they put up a memorial park, and they have these profilers down there. So you walk down to the lake. They have this big granite sort of structure that holds these profilers, and you stand in a certain spot and you look up through these things, and they actually put the old man's face back on there. But it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to go down there. There's historical stuff down there.
Now, were you on staff when that fell?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, how did that call go?
Well, it was some of the folks that clean the waysides from the Flume Gorge that normally, go up through the notch and just kind of, they'll stop over and just kind of peek up, and they peeked up and gone. Yeah, wow. And they were the first ones to see it. So that was sort of tragic for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
And now now you can go down there and kind of get some history on it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, on the way down there, there's the old man gift shop, and there's a little museum. There's a little museum. If you missed the other 3 opportunities to get some old man stuff, you can get it there too. So that's one pullover on the way to the Flume. Another one is the Basin. If you haven't been there, it's a glacial pothole. It's a short walk. It's really spectacular. There's a little waterfall that goes down into this pool, swirls around. It's really neat. It's a short walk, so you spend 15, 20 minutes there if you want, or you can hike further.
Okay. Now, is this handicap accessible, or is it more of a hike?
No, it is. There's you can pull in there. There's a paved path that goes to a handicap accessible viewing area above it, and then there's a hiking path that goes down below it as well. So that's a neat spot that people can get into.
All right.
And it's a short little side trip. And then jump back on the highway and go south and get off at 34A. That's the Flume Gorge, and then you already have your Discovery Pass, so you just walk up to the ticket window and smile and wave, and they'll let you in.
Good.
And it's a 2-mile self-guided hike.
Okay.
And
is that more of a hike? Like
that's a walk hike. It is uphill. There's 85 stairs. You climb. We're seeing the stairway here through the gorge.
It's gorgeous.
Up there through the waterfalls.
Gorgeous gorge.
Gorgeous gorge. It has been, continues to get rain every now and then, so the water in the gorge stays up. Sometimes this year it's kind of down to a trickle, but it's staying okay, and there are some leaves changing down there. And throughout the park, it's a little muted still, but in places, especially like roadside swamps and things like that, you can catch some color.
Yeah, we're probably still, a couple weeks out from...
Couple weeks out. You never know what's going to trigger a quick change.
Right.
Sometimes it can happen overnight.
The tops of trees are starting to go around here, though.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Nice.
So, get down through the Flume. There's 2 covered bridges. There's beautiful vistas. The gorge itself is beautiful. It's a 2-mile walk, boardwalks.
I'm sold.
Paved path. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun, and it's a neat thing. It's the cool thing about the gorge is you get in there and the air kind of channels through there, and the water's rushing, and it's like 10 degrees cooler just right in the gorge. It's a really neat spot, and we see about over 200,000 people come through there in a season. So there's a free HD movie on Franconia Notch State Park right in a movie theater in the Flume Gorge Visitor Center.
Okay.
That's a neat thing to do too. Of course, there's a gift shop, and there's food. There's food.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
you
Thank
get
you
food
again.
there too, just in case you missed out on breakfast, brunch, and lunch.
I certainly did.
Yeah.
Well, so how long would the driving tour or driving portion of this tour take, would you say?
It's about an hour from here, either way. So if you started by going north past Mount Washington, Crawford Notch, that's about an hour, maybe a little less to get to Cannon. You head down to the Flume Gorge, that's exit 34A. After you do that, if you want another different scenic tour to bring you right back here, just head south to exit 32. That's Lincoln. And then you're on Route 112, the Kankamagus Highway, and you go up and over the Kank and back to North Conway. And the Kank has been beautiful. I drive that every day, and the colors are changing.
It's breathrotaking.
Yeah.
And I don't say that lightly because, a lot of people have something for everyone type speak.
Yeah.
But the Kank is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you drive through some of these mountains that, and you're going to start to see some color now, but in about a week, you'll start
Yeah, and
to see some.
it's I've noticed it kind of changing daily on the Kank, and you get up to 2,800 feet or 2,855 or something on the Kank, so you definitely gain some elevation, and you'll see some stuff changing up there. And the vistas on the Kank too are beautiful. So
They're absolutely beautiful. And if you happen to be driving at night on a starry night, stopping at the top of the Kank is just, it really
you get
is
some
spectacular.
some good moon shots up there too. Sometimes
Very cool.
full moon. So if you do this tour and you head north and start at the tram and then go to the flume and then go around the Kank, that'll fill up your day, and that's a great that's a great side trip from North Conway.
Now there is sort of a big event going on over at the Loon ski area, the Highland Games.
The Highland Games.
So it's going to be pretty packed in town. Would you suggest going back north, or would you say it's pretty good movement through town?
You know, it's not bad movement. I was through there yesterday. They have people parking in town. You can't really park at Loon, so it doesn't stay that busy there. And it's not that big.
And
of
the
a
nice
deal.
thing, you can kind of do your thing out in the natural area, and that's been a huge magnet for crowds there. So it's going to be a little bit more quiet.
And this is a good time of year too, because it's not quite foliage season. So we're busy, but we're not super crazy busy. A lot of bus tours kind of happen a little later on. So this is a good time to go. And certainly if you're up for a view, the Cannon tram is a winner.
All right, good. So online, where can they find you?
CannonMT.com.
Okay, easy enough. So, and then of course you're going to be ramping up for ski season.
Ramping up for ski season. Yeah, that's the thing with the break. We don't really get that. I'm not complaining. We go right from foliage. The tram stays open a week after Columbus Day, so like the 20th, and then the Flume Gorge stays open till the 27th October, and then we shut down, and we're pretty much shut down for a month. And then we try to open the day after Thanksgiving for winter season. So,
and of course, CannonMT is a place that you can .com is a place that you can find winter stuff as well, and sort of get prepped for that. And now, can you buy tickets already online, or is that going to be coming?
For ski season? Yeah, we don't sell tickets online. You can get season passes online.
That's kind of what it meant.
Yeah. And the thing with Cannon is we're known for being a great value, one of the best values in the East. And what we like to do is we like to give you the value at the window. So when you walk in, that's when you get the value. We have 2 for days on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Perfect.
We have a New Hampshire resident Wednesday rate. So
good.
We try not to put you through too many hoops of trying to look out for coupons and and that type of thing. We
easy breezy. Just get up on the hill.
just come to Cannon and get the value at the window.
All right. Well, great. Thank you so much. CannonMT.com is a place again online, and don't miss out on the foliage tour that Greg was talking about. It's going to be an absolutely great day for that, and actually all next week as well, because it looks like the sun's going to burst forth. But I have to say, if the fog's still hanging around, that's very dramatic.
It's a cool view. So we get an undercast a lot. I was wondering this morning on the way over, because it was really foggy here, if we were going to be clear. And like you saw earlier, most of the higher summits are clear. So
very nice.
So
all
cool.
right. Well, thanks again, Greg.
All
right, folks. We have more to come here on the show. We're going to do another look at the weather, plus another watch and win. So don't go.